In order to best tell my 4-H story, I'm going to take you to different places in Logan County that have made me the person that I am today. And the first card that I have found says Introduction. My name is Grace Skelton, and I live in Middletown, Illinois, in Logan County. I have just most recently graduated from Lincoln Community High School in Lincoln, Illinois, and I am a 10-year member of the Middletown 4-H Club. In high school, I was involved in volleyball, tennis, and soccer, where I was the captain of my soccer and tennis team my senior year, and I was the president of the National Honor Society at Lincoln Community High School, and I was also the president of Leaf Club. I have participated in many activities in high school and in 4-H, and my 4-H experience began here in Middletown. The next card I found is Knowledge, and my favorite project area in 4-H is community service, where I have gained knowledge and life skills in that. Each year, my local club trick-or-treats for canned goods and donates the canned goods to our local food pantry. We also Christmas carol at a local nursing home and host a senior citizen luncheon each spring for the senior citizens in our community. We also create May baskets to donate to the senior citizens in both New Holland and Middletown, and in the two communities where our 4-Hers live. I have participated in 280 hours of community service the past 2 years that I have been in National Honor Society, and most of those commitments are through 4-H. Without 4-H, I would not have been able to have these opportunities of community service, including volunteering at the Knapp Chestnut Becker Library and Museum. Here I am at Kickapoo Park in Lincoln, and I found the third card that says Challenges. I would say that my most challenging experience in 4-H was whenever I had my first real formal interview for a National 4-H Congress, and I would say that was the most challenging because I was really nervous and I didn't know what to expect when going into the interview. And I addressed that challenge by trying to stay relaxed and reminding myself that all I had to do was tell my 4-H story and answer the questions to where it was my point of view. The next card I found is Leadership, and we are at my elementary school, New Holland Middletown in Middletown. And the leadership activities that I have been involved in are 4-H ambassadors, where we help promote 4-H in our county and tell people during the fair about what 4-H is. I'm also a teen teacher in my county, and we teach kids in low poverty how to cook. I am also a 2-year member of the Illinois State Youth Leadership Team. I would say that my strongest leadership skill is community service. In 8th grade, I was a part of an organization that helped get a grant for $25,000 for my elementary school from State Farm to provide Chromebooks for the students at my elementary school.
This school year, I was a part of a dance marathon where a group of students raised $25,000 for the St. John's Hospital Children's Miracle Network. In our fundraising efforts, we were able to reach far past the previous year total of $15,000. We raised the money by working Culver's nights, selling 50/50 tickets at basketball games, selling snacks during school, hosting a color run, and collecting many generous donations at our big event at the end of March. With that, I learned how crucial teamwork is, and whenever you work as a team, you can have very successful outcomes. My teamwork skills were taught to me through 4-H, and I am grateful to be able to share those skills with others when working with groups of people.
I am at my elementary school in Middletown, and the next card I found is tips. And if I were to share 3 tips with a younger 4-H member, I would tell them to communicate their opinion, because their opinion always matters, and to make sure to listen to other people's opinions, because they could have ideas that you may never have thought of. And for the last tip, I would say to make sure to step up and be a leader whenever you think that you would be a good leader.
A fourth tip to all 4-Hers should be to document what you are doing as you do it. Each community service activity, organization you join, and job you take on should be documented. This will help for 4-H records, throughout school, and in your future career. Through 4-H, I have learned how many different types of people there are in the world. I have traveled the country and have been given opportunities that I know I could not have gotten anywhere else. With meeting new people, I have learned to communicate with different personality and work as a team. This has prepared me for my future career. Community service would be the second thing that I have learned the most about myself in 4-H. I would have not been able to reach as many people as I have in my community if it weren't for 4-H and the programs that our local clubs have with the community service. Because of 4-H, I have grown strong relationships with those in my community.
The next card I found says learn, and 4-H has taught me how to use leadership skills in other parts of my life. I am on my school's tennis team and soccer team, and my senior year I was the captain of both of those teams, and I had to know when to step up and take lead, and when to encourage others to step up and take lead and let myself fall back. And without 4-H, I would not have been able to learn when to do that and when to step up and be a leader.
If I were to choose just one person to be my mentor for my 4-H experience out of everyone who has impacted me through 4-H, I would choose my club 4-H leader. 4-H has ran through generations of my family, and as she is my aunt, she taught me what 4-H was at a young age. She pushed me to enter Clover Buds as a 5-year-old, and she has also taught me to be the best that I can be and to always push myself to succeed. 4-H is her passion, and she is the reason that it is mine.
I'm at the Logan County Courthouse, and the 9th card I found says share. And I've shared my 4-H experiences with others by coming back home after attending National 4-H Conference and sharing my trip and everything that I experienced with my American Government class. While I was at National 4-H Conference this past April, I told my 4-H story to our U.S. representatives and told them all that 4-H has given me and how it has prepared me for my future. And I have also shared with my club about what I've learned and how far you can get in 4-H and what all 4-H can give a person. Here we are at the Logan County Extension Office, and I found this card that says activity. My favorite 4-H activity is judging clover buds each year at the Logan County Fairgrounds, and it is my favorite because I like to listen to the children come in and share what they are passionate about and what they have made as their 4-H project. And it's interesting to watch them grow as a person in 4-H each year as to where I can see where they started at. The next card I found says priority, and the endless opportunities that 4-H have given me have made 4-H a priority in my life. As a teen growing up, I've realized how many amazing possibilities that there are out there that I couldn't get anywhere else without 4-H. I've been able to meet amazing people from all over the country. I've been able to travel to Washington, D.C. to National 4-H Conference and to Atlanta, Georgia to National 4-H Congress. And I don't think that I would be able to excel like this if it wasn't for 4-H. And I'm very grateful to have 4-H in my life and to be able to reach in the endless possibilities that are out available for me. As the last stop on the scavenger hunt, I'm at Lincoln Community High School, where I just recently graduated from, and the last card I found says plans. And 4-H has prepared me for my future plans. As a young 4-Her, I began taking health projects, and my first project was a first aid kit, and that really led me into my passion of wanting to go into the medical field. As I entered high school, I decided that I would take the Introduction to Health Occupations class, which led me into the Health Occupations class, where I became a certified nursing assistant. With that certification, I am now certified in first aid and CPR, and I was certified as a 17-year-old, and I was able to assist a man in a motorcycle versus car accident. And without that certification, I would not have been able to do that. And I think that I have an advantage because not many 18-year-olds know what they want to do as they're entering college, and I do because of 4-H. And 4-H is the reason why I know what my future plans are. I plan on attending Southeast Missouri State University in Cape Girardeau to major in nursing and go into pediatric oncology.
Thank you for watching and helping me find the answers to the clues about my 4-H experience. I am honored to be considered for the Legacy of Leadership Award. 4-H has given me so much throughout my life. 4-H has given me leadership opportunities, life skills, and a community of people who become my family. 4-H has allowed me to explore projects and increase my exposure to science, technology, engineering, and math. I feel that my legacy should be shared with others because without 4-H, I would not be the person that I am today. The people that I have met, places I have traveled, and activities I have participated in prove how much 4-H truly does make the best better. Organizations like this are growing our youth into strong individuals who are prepared to be adults and to enter the workforce with confidence.